Good morning, everybody. So, after doing the basic concept, features, and importance of directing, let's revise or let's do the next chapter, that is motivation. As we know, the motivation is an important element of directing. So, today we will do motivation. A very meaningful picture is floating over there on the screen. You can see. I hope you people are getting a very wonderful message from the picture that something is there that give a kind of motivation or spark to the person, and the person is just running behind of that motivation to chase it, to grab it, and this motivation is completely connected or directly connected to the person. And who is the person? The person is the employee of the institute who is just working over there. The person who is just working there, the employee of the institution or the organization. But every time there are two ways, whether you can push the person or whether you can motivate the person. When you push the person, might be the chances the person will do the work or not. But when you motivate the person that the person has to do the work as per his zeal and to grab that opportunity, then definitely the person will do. Because when the motivation is there, the motivation always motivate a person or inspire a person to do that particular task willingly. When the person get motivated, he or she always do the work with more zeal, with more dedication, with more loyalty. But in fact, if you push somebody or stress on somebody to do the work, it never be done in such a good manner, because we can say that it has fire butter flame relationship. See how, in order to utilize completely the capacity of the worker, the latent means the hidden fire of their capacity or ability has to be fed with butter of motivation. You have ever listened that proverb also that आग में घी डालना. अगर आपको आग को तेज करना है तो आपको क्या करना पड़ता है? उसमें घी डालना पड़ता है. So motivation is also work like a butter in the fire. Everybody has a fire in itself. That fire is hidden. What is the fire? The fire of the capacity or the ability to do that work. Everybody has fire. But depends how butter is just going to be put it there and feed the butter of the motivation as much as the butter of the motivation is to be feed to the employee. The fire of their capacity and ability will also flame in a good manner. A brilliant flame of the efficiency will be there, and just because of that, the manager succeed, the organization succeed. I hope you people come to know that what is motivation. I just want to make it more clear with the help of meaning and definition of motivation. Like it refers to the process which excites the person to work for the attainment of the desired objective. Whatever the objective of the business, when we excite a person, when we motivate a person to do that work to achieve that particular objective, then it is known as motivation. To motivate, to induce the people, to excite the people to act in a desired manner. It is a process of stimulating the people to accomplish the desired goal. So, but so many words are there: stimulating the people, induce the people, excites the people, motivate the people. Means, like, for an example, for you people as a student, what is the best motivation to do the study? The best motivation is, in the beginning of our first lectures, we just show you that thing that is always motivated you, that the good scores, that cut-off rate that you have to achieve on the day one. Every teacher just highlight you that the beta, you have to achieve this goal, this is your aim, that is the cutoff rate, that is the percentage that is necessary for you to achieve to clear the next level. Because life is just like a game, it has a various level. Firstly, as a student, you have to clarify the level of every class from nursery to 12th. When you do your senior secondary, the level 1 completed, then you have to go ahead and choose a good college or an institute. There you have to work accordingly and clarify the level 2 and get admission in the postgraduate level. After getting the admission in postgraduate good institute, the next level is there. You have to take a good placement in a good company. So these are the different level are to be chased in the life every time. And any of the person, when it gets stimulated, when it get excited or induced by some aim or a desire, then he just do the work in such a desired manner, with complete zeal, with dedication, with loyalty. Everything will be, the capacity and the capability both boost up. So in this way, the effectiveness and efficiency of the employee will be increased. So why you want to take study so hard throughout the year in your board class? Because you want to score the good marks in board. What will it give you? It give you the opportunity to get the admission in good university. Why you want to take admission in the good university? Because the good universities give you the better environment as well as the best job placement opportunities. So in this way, what are these? These are the motivation of the life of a human being as well as a student. So similar to that, whenever any person is just doing the work in an organization, so many things always stimulate, like he'll become the star work employee of the year, he just become the star employee of the month, and any appreciation trophy is to given to him, any recognition is given to him, any promotional chances are there. If the person knows that if he just do the work or attain this target, surely his salary package will be increased, or whether he just get promoted to the next post. So in this way, there are the various things that motivate a person who is just doing the work in an organization. And it is very much compulsory. We can't take the things motivation in a negative sense. Motivation is a very good thing, and it is to be taken so positively, because the motivation is the only thing which stimulates as well as induce the behavior of a person. Definitely, if you give the positive motivation, the person work so positively. But when you give the negative motivation, sometimes it harms, but we have to give the motivation according to the nature or psychology of the person who is just working there. So there is a theory is also developed over there, that how the motivation, see, every person is so efficient, we know, and but that efficiency is depend on two things. One is ability to do the work, and another is willingness to do the work. I'm repeating once again. Everybody has a sort of efficiency. It never means that nobody is efficient. Everybody is efficient in its way. Some are less, some are more, that's depend. But it's depend on two things: the ability to do the certain work and willingness. The ability can be created through the education and the training. Ability can be created through the education and the training. But the willingness can be created only through motivation. The willingness to do the work can be created only through motivation. And motivation sources are categorized in two types. That is your monetary incentives, and another one is your non-monetary incentives. Monetary incentives means when we motivate any person or stimulate the behavior by just giving some monetary allowances or the benefits, then it is known as the monetary incentives. What these are, we'll just do this topic later on tomorrow, and full-fledged topic we will do, and I'll explain you each and everything about these examples like the pay and allowance, productivity linked wage, incentive, bonus, profit sharing, co-partnership or the stock option, retirement benefit, prerequisite. So these are the monetary incentives can be paid to an employee. Non-monetary incentives like the status, organizational climate, career advancement opportunity, job enrichment, employee recognition program, job security, employees participation, employee empowerment. So these are the various incentives which motivate an employee who is working in the organization. Now, motivation features. Motivation is an internal feeling, no doubt. It's a psychological concept completely because it lies within a person. First of all, some needs appear in the mind of an individual which affect the behavior, and he wants to do the same work in order to satisfy those needs. And the people who just motivate the employee, they are known as, the techniques who just motivate the employee, that is known as the motivators. Any kind of techniques can be there, whether it is the monetary or whether it is the non-monetary techniques. All type of techniques are known as the motivator. And next, motivation produces goal directed behavior. No doubt motivation is a path which leads the employee to the achievement of their goal. The behavior of the motivated employee clearly shown that they are inclined toward the achievement of their goal. For example, promotion is a technique of motivation. The employees who desire to be promoted definitely improve their work performance. So motivation produces the goal-oriented behavior. Motivation is the path which leads to the achievement of goals. So we can say it is the goal-oriented. Many times you have seen the people who are working in the organization. Suppose a company has has the target that they aimed at the sale of 2 crore per annum. They want to have the sale of 2 crore. Now, what happened? They just want to have the sale for this purpose. Who will do? Who will achieve? The complete team of their employees just achieve that target. So what they have to do, they announce might be some policies that whosoever the people or the department will do the work in the same league and make the institute or the organization able to achieve that goal, they will get these extra benefits, or this kind of bonus will be given to them, commissions will be given to them, or any recognition will be given to them. In this way, that department or the people who are just working there, they get motivated, it influences their behavior definitely, and in order to achieve those motivators, they definitely try to achieve the goal of the organization. So in this way, we can say the motivation produces the goal directed behavior. The next one is motivation can be either positive or negative. Yes, it is not compulsory that it always be the positive motivation. Sometimes, somehow it can be the negative as well, because it depends on the type of the people who are just working there. Some are very laborious and some are shockers. So those people who are the laborious one, the encouraging words are always given to them as an award. This is called motivation, positive motivation. On the other hand, those people who are by nature shirkers, means They don't want to get the work. Only the fear, the threat, the suspension, the termination, these things always encourage them. So such people start working because of fear factor. So this is called negative motivation. Depend on the person, depend on the person's psychology. Then only we can motivate a person. The next is motivation is a complex process. Yes, because every organization has different goals. Every organization has different type of people who are working there, and for everybody, same kind of motivator cannot be motivated. It is not possible that same kind of motivation motivate a person. So this is a very complex process. This is a very complex process. Now, after doing the features, let's learn the Maslow need hierarchy theory. The Abraham Maslow is one of the famous person who just is a such scholar who just developed a theory of Maslow need hierarchy theory that is concerned with the motivation. The advocate of this theory is Abraham Maslow, who first of all presented the need hierarchy theory of motivation in 1943. Maslow developed the theory of the motivation on the basis of the chain or the sequence of needs. According to him, a man has countless needs and they can be categorized on the basis of the priority. For example, the needs which are more categorized, for example, the needs which are more sharply felt should be satisfied first and less sharply felt needs should be satisfied afterward. Similarly, the least felt needs should be thought of a last of all. Maslow has divided different human needs on the basis of their priorities into 5 parts, which are shown in the following diagram. I'll explain you the diagram so thoroughly. Before that, I just want to recall you again that there is a Maslow need hierarchy theory that is related to the motivation. It is developed by a very prominent scholar that is Abraham Maslow, and he just developed this theory in 1943. I want to tell you once again what is basically this is the theory of the motivation which is based on a hierarchy which tells us about the human needs. You can see it's floating on the screen. There is a diagram is given over there in this triangle. The needs are given to you. On the first level, there is a psychological needs, then safety and security need, then affiliation needs, esteem needs, self-actualization need. How these needs work, how these needs work to motivate a person, I'll discuss with you later on. Earlier to that, I just want to let you know that what is the meaning of these needs. Whatever the pyramid that is presenting the Maslow hierarchy of the needs, the first one is physiological needs. The physiological, I'm not saying psychological, is physiological needs. These needs are to be satisfied to keep a man alive. These needs include the food and shelter, clothing, sleep. Those are the physiological needs. Safety or security needs. After physiological needs are satisfied, a man thinks about his safety when the basic needs, because everybody says there are the basic needs, food, clothes, and shelter. Any of the person who will just get fulfilled these 3 basic needs, then only he or she wants security. So the safety needs include the physical and economic need. Physical needs refer to the defense against the accident, attack, diseases, etc. And economic satisfy means the safety of the livelihood and arrangement of old age, like the pension plan and all this. Affiliation or the social needs. It refers to the need for affection, the sense of belongingness, acceptance, and friendship. These are the social needs. A person who is wealthy enough and fulfilled its social needs, and he also have the safeties, securities like the insurance plan, mediclaims, like the bonus, like the pension plans are also there. Then the person get always satisfied, and after that he just wants some affiliation. He just want to feel some, have some affection, a sense of belongingness, acceptance, friendship. These things he wants. He wants to be social in, and after fulfilling the social needs, esteem needs are there. These are in the terms of the status, the recognition, the attention, the respect, autonomy system. He or she just wants anybody. It's a human nature. These needs are to be developed on the basis of the psychology and the basic requirement of a person. After that, self-actualization needs. When the person get all the needs fulfilled, he just get recognized, he just get respect in the society, he just get clothes, good standard of living, good lifestyle, food, clothes, shelter, social needs, affiliations, security needs, safety needs, everything's been fulfilled. A person wants to have the self-actualization, a desire to maximum whatever the potential or an individual possesses. Means like a musician wants the proficient in the music. Similarly, a poet is want to be the specialist in his field. Means they just want to recognize as a unique person in that field. That is the self-actualization. Assumptions of the Maslow theory. Yes, following are the assumptions of the Maslow theory that are that the people behavior being affected by their needs. Definitely there are many. They see those people who are just lying under the platforms or near the railway tracks. What is their need? If anybody told them just come as a chief guest, it not hardly matters for them. What they just say, give money to us. We are hungry. We need food. Food is their basic need. No recognition they want. It's not hardly matters. It never influences their behavior. But when you told them that you'll give money to them, you'll give clothes to them, shelter to them, food to them, it influences their behavior immediately, because that is their foremost priority based needs that they require. That is the basic need that they require. And the person who are just upgraded to them, and who has the basic facilities, their basic needs has been fulfilled, what they want, that we are sufficient income to have food, clothes and shelter, but we are worried about my future. They feel like this. They have this kind of sense, like I'm worried about, I want to have some insurance plan, I just want to have some pension plans. These things they want. And the person who just get their insurance and mediclaims and pension plan, everything they have along with the basic needs, what they want, they just want some social gatherings, they want to have friends, they want to feel like affection to each other. And those who just fulfill their social needs also, they just want to have a status in the society, in the organization where they are working. They want some recognition also. And those who just got the recognition, respect, everything, they just want to do something extraordinary. If he is a musician or a poet or somebody else, they just want the proficiency, they just want to have the specialization, something that is to be achieved so specially by them. So that is their self actualization need. So all these needs depend on the, what the first assumption we are doing. It it is the people behavior only which is being affected by their needs. There are many needs of the people, and in order or priority can be made as well. Motivation ends with the satisfaction of the needs, and after that the next higher needs become a motivator. And people move to the next higher need only when the lower need is satisfied. So this hierarchy is given to you, and it is given in the form of the individual. An individual when feel hungry, then stability in the income, then friendship, then status, then self-fulfillment he wants. But in the terms of the organization related needs, it is the basic salary, it is the pension plan, it is the cordial relation with the colleagues, it's a job title, it's the achievement of the goals as well. So these are the various things that you must know about motivation. So what we can conclude, the above analysis show that an individual has many needs, and in order can be determined the moment of an individual one need is satisfied, he gets worried about his next need. After the satisfaction of the second need comes the third, and the order continues till all the needs get fulfilled. So in this way, these are the various assumptions, types of the needs. See, a triangle shape figure is given over there which show the sequence of the satisfaction. Firstly, the person wants to fulfill its physiological needs. After fulfilling the physiological needs of getting it satisfied, the person wants to get safety and security needs. After fulfilling these needs, the next needs become the motivator, that is the affiliation or the social needs. And after that, esteem needs, and the lastly, self-actualization needs. So it is all about the theory of the motivation. Tomorrow we will do the various motivators